Do you care about the Olympics as much as this person? Maybe you're a gymnastics girl, a ping pong person, dressage dude, badminton boy, or modern pentathlon member of parliament. But chances are your enthusiasm for all things Olympiad ranks a few podium positions below that of Vivianne Robinson.
But it was hard to save up, and it's a big budget, but it's 1,000 times worth it.
Try 1,000 times 10. She spent 10 grand to attend the Summer Games in Paris, or roughly 10 times the value of an Olympic gold medal, according to Oxford Economics, which also notes that Olympic gold is mostly Olympic silver anyway.
Yeah, well, this Olympics is the most I ever spent on any Olympics, because I wanted to be in Paris. I was determined that I wanted to see the Olympics in Paris, one of my favorite cities, and I spent over $10,000 to get here. And I almost maxed out all my credit cards, and I worked 2 jobs. I had one in the morning at the beach, and then I had one at night bagging groceries, and I kept saving and buying tickets little by little. Ended up with 38 tickets to the games. I kind of overdid it, but I'm having a good time seeing all the games.
So the Associated Press caught up with Vivianne over in Paris. And even though she spent $1,600 to watch the opening ceremony of the games on a video screen from a bridge, which anecdotally is still probably a better experience than trying to get Peacock to work, it's not like the Paris Games are her first rodeo, or I guess given there's no rodeo events, her first equestrian match or something.
Countries I went to for the Olympics: France, USA, Atlanta and LA, Rio in Brazil, London in England, and Athens in Greece, and Sydney in Australia.
Yeah, counting Paris, she's now attended 7 separate Summer Olympic Games, with only 2 disqualifications. One for Tokyo 2020, which she said she actually had tickets for but got refunded due to that virus that led the games to be held without spectators, and another for the 2008 Games in China.
I was in Beijing. I didn't have the money to go. I wanted to go to Beijing. I had my visa.
By the way, if you think she's alone in sinking all this money and going into so much debt over all this international travel, take a good look in the mirror. A recent Bankrate survey of more than 2,300 adults found that among people planning to take a summer vacation in 2024, more than 1 in 3 Americans said they plan to go into debt to pay for it. And among them, it's the Millennials and Gen Z types who are most willing to put that flight to Newfoundland on the Amex. Okay, Boomer?
I started collecting pins in '84. That was called Sam the Eagle. That was the mascot in those days. See, 1984.
Vivianne's passion for pins and peak performers dates all the way back to the 1980s. Her mom worked as a translator for athletes at UCLA during the 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles. And after work, she would pass along pins to Vivianne that had been given to her by some of the athletes, leading to this abundance of Olympic pins accessorizing her accessories here.
Started through pins, and then I saw on TV they were showing Atlanta Olympics. Everybody was trading pins, and I said, I gotta go, and I just took off with no place to stay or anything. I went to Atlanta, and I set up a little table, and I make little name-on-rice necklaces from Venice Beach, and I would trade with all the athletes. I would give them a necklace, and they'd give me a pin. So I got all the pins, and I got to meet all the athletes. And in those days, it wasn't high security like now. Now you can't even get near the athlete village. So I was just meeting all the athletes and getting pictures, and it was so much fun.
These days, it's passersby who want to stop and take pictures with her and her outfit, which is covered in mini Eiffel Towers, Olympic rings, and even that damn hat mascot we just told you about here on your Daily News Refresh. Please subscribe. Yeah, that's a hat on top of a hat, and people can't get enough.
It just makes me feel so honored and appreciated, and people just get a kick out of my outfit. They always want to take pictures. And I just like to stop and make everybody happy if I can. As long as they're smiling, I'm happy. See? It is a little bit overwhelming. I can't really get anywhere because everybody stops me for pictures. Takes a long time to get to the venues, but it's okay. See that? Pictures never stop.
As soon as the games of the 33rd Olympiad wrap up, athletes will head home, Snoop Dogg will need to find another way to spend his time, and competitions in Paris might once again focus on waiters carrying coffee and croissants throughout the city streets. And Vivianne, of course, will go back to the drawing board.
Once one Olympic is over, then I start planning for the next one. So everything's gonna come off. I gotta uncut everything off and start all over again for LA Olympics. I guess I'm going to be having the American flag everywhere from head to toe.
And even though a friendly stranger urged Vivianne to help fund her travel travails online, to, you know, avoid working 2 jobs and going thousands of dollars in debt, she shooed off the very idea.
I'm going to have to work another 2 years to pay my credit card
Just
bill.
open an account where you say, please donate. I have a thing.
Oh, that's it.
People, they know you.
I know, that doesn't matter. I can make the money eventually.
She's planning on attending the 2028 Summer Games in Los Angeles, which would be a little bit more affordable considering she's from Los Angeles. But with the games of the 35th Olympiad set for Brisbane, Australia in 2032, and nations including Turkey, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia in the mix for a potential 2036 bid, let's hope Vivianne's at least able to take advantage of some high-yield savings accounts while she still can.
Oh, I'm going to do it forever. I'm going to save all my money and just concentrate on Olympics.
We here at your Daily News Refresh concentrate on weird and interesting news stories like these each and every day. My name is Greg Ott, and give this video a like and a hot subscribe to tell the algorithm you want more stuff like this in your feed. And let us know what you think in the comments. In this recent video about 300,000 condoms made available to athletes in the Olympic Village, that_man_Paxton just wrote, "I have sex with your mom." Hey, do you know that _man_Paxton? Oh.